Nope, there is a Rab one. Okay, there's a Rab one. That one was good. Eric's was really good. Did we get eaten by the Kraken and we're in that realm that Jack Sparrow was in at the beginning of the third Pirates movie? What a horny old man.
Jinx! Is that? No, it can't be.
I don't know. I didn't see the mole. I didn't see a mole.
It's her, fresh from the pages of the.
Congrats, Val.
Digest.
Doing what? Do tell.
Large as life. I haven't the first clue what's going on around these parts, but I reckon I could do worse than ask a lassie here. Well, Rab, what are you waiting for? She'll no hang around forever while you pluck up what little courage you have left.
Let's go flirt with the underage lady.
Yoo-hoo.
Or the severely... No,
Have you
not underage, sorry.
spare for a sweet,
Much younger
handsome
lady.
Man, eh?
Because my Gramps is a horny old man. He's a horny old dog. Current objective. Go to the bunny girl. Aw, what a tease. What a tease.
Hey? What just happened?
Oh yeah, so the equipment I have Rab wearing, it makes him look like a king again, so it's not part of this segment. It's literally just his equipment.
This can't even be.
Sorry, excuse me.
But it is. It's Dundrasil. Just as it once was.
Cool.
Looking sharp, Your Majesty.
Uh-oh. Man, we're gonna take part in Rab's sex stream, aren't we?
Ah, my old robes. But how?
I swear to God, his current equipment makes him look
What
like
in the
this, so this is
world's
just a
going
coincidence. This is kind of funny,
Would
actually.
you care to enlighten me, lassie?
What I have him wearing in the actual quest right now makes him look like this, too. That's funny. Oh God, I have to... My Scottish accent is bad enough. Okay. David Tennant, Peter Capaldi. Ugh, hey. My bunny and pal headed off into the direction of the throne room, assuming this is the real Dundrasil, that is. Well, that's as good a place as any to head for, I suppose. I'll see what the folks on the way have to say for themselves. Yeah, Scottish Mario returns, and so does my god-awful Scottish accent. Forgive me, Your Majesty, but I cannot allow you to proceed. There's a private meeting in progress. I'm the king, damn it! How is the king not allowed into a meeting? Seriously? This is, like, legit awesome to see Dundrasil full, and also Rab runs really weird. So that's a no-go. That's a no-go. Okay. Oh, this throne room's so sexy. My God, Dundrasil was gorgeous. Ah, there you are, Your Majesty. I've been looking for you everywhere. You must remember me telling you that you had an important audience scheduled. It's almost time. Hurry on over to the throne and prepare yourself. You have no business in the Queen's throne room just now, Your Majesty. Hurry on over to your own. Quickly, they'll be here any moment. As king, I say it does... Who gives a shit which one I sit in? Like, why did you name famous people before attempting to... Oh! David Tennant and Peter Capaldi are two Scottish actors. Most notably for me, previous doctors from Doctor Who. That's why.
I trust you are well, Father.
Helena. Erwin.
Oh, is this going to be a tearjerker one?
And you're young again.
This is going to be a tearjerker, isn't it?
What's going on?
Your Majesty, please forgive my insolence in seeking a personal audience with you today. I come before you not as the head of the Princess's Honor Guard, but as my own man.
Usually when I reference anything or drop names, it's either going to be Star Trek or Doctor Who related.
I mean, very well. State your business.
You see, the thing is,
Hey, it was a good guess. It was a good guess. I knocked up your daughter.
I wish to ask for your daughter's hand in marriage.
Because I knocked her. Sorry. That's bad.
Erwin.
And though I am but a soldier, and all too aware of my own lowly position, nevertheless, I must persist. For there is one thing of which I am certain. My sword arm is steadfast.
A spitting image in look and sound of Antonio Banderas.
Your Majesty, I place my fate in your hands. Will you allow me to continue to serve and protect your daughter? Not as the head of her honor guard, but as her dutiful and loving husband.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, I want to be born, so yes.
I can hardly
Whoa,
turn
kitty.
you down after that
Whoa.
little performance. Can I, laddie? And to tell you the truth, I always had an inkling you two might one day...
He's really fallen into this,
Oh, Father.
It's up to
this
you
dream.
now, Erwin. Don't disappoint me. You hear?
He's doing better with time travel than any character from Star Trek ever did, that's for sure. They had a hell of a time trying to fit in. Even when reliving their own experiences. Star Trek characters are kind of dumb when it comes to time travel. But in reality...
Huh? Huh? Crevens! Where do you spring from, lassie?
Is that the new Core Blimey?
Where's everybody gone?
Did you enjoy your little trip down memory lane? Well, it's not over yet.
This is going to be a weird one. This is going to be a weird one. Wait, well, now I'm confused. So we experienced a memory within a memory because there are people still here and the castle still is the way it is. Your Majesty, is everything alright? You're looking a wee bit befuddled, if you didn't mind me saying so. What's that you say? Queen Eleanor and King Owen lost forevermore? Ah, come now. It's the nerves talking, that's all. Speaking of the nerves, the father to-be seems to be a little more than a little jumpy himself. Went flying out of the throne room not too long ago like a man possessed. Yeah, Erica was looking for you earlier, Val. There you are, Lord Robert. I was hoping I might have a chance to speak with you about something before the child was born. Before the child was... Oh, god damn it. Ach, hey! Before the child was born? Well, now. So it's the day of my grandson's birth, is it? Now there's a thing. Your Majesty? Sorry, lad. You were saying there was something you wanted to discuss. Aye, it's the child's name. I've been having trouble thinking of anything suitable. So much trouble that it's been distracting me from everything else, if I'm honest. I was wondering if you might see your way to reprising your role as king for a wee while, so I can have some time to think it over. Sure. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll not have much to do, I promise. There are just 2 items on the agenda for today. The first is something you're more than used to, receiving those who seek a royal audience and giving them counsel. The Chief Minister will be on hand to help you with the most pressing issues. The second is to make the rounds of the castle and assist anyone who needs your aid. The idea of the king aiding his subjects directly was, of course, something you yourself initiated during your reign. I'll be by the fountain downstairs. It's where I do my best thinking. Once you've taken care of the day's business, please come find me. I'm truly grateful for you agreeing to do this. So I'm just back to the throne room. So Rabs is back to the throne room while my dad abdicates his throne temporarily to think up of a name. Okay, cool. Your Majesty, the king has appraised me of the situation. If you would be so kind to take your seat on the throne when you are ready to begin discharging your royal duties. You will be welcoming visitors from other kingdoms and dealing with... see, I can't do Scottish. I'm Scottish, and I can't do Scottish. And dealing with various matters of state, both trivial and momentous. King Erwin will be deeply grateful for any assistance you can offer, I'm sure. And speaking personally, it will be a pleasure to work with you again, Your Majesty. I just wanted to see him yell at me for taking the Queen's throne again. Hang about. This is now where the king parks his backside. He sits on the next one over. It's been too long. I clean forgotten. So we're back doing exactly what... Hey, Snorri! It's Snorri! Now let us commence with today's itinerary. As you know, your royal is to hear out those who come before you, and use your wisdom to give counsel as the representative of the crown of Dundruzel. Your Majesty, let me first express to you my gratitude for granting me this audience. I have traveled all the way from the kingdom of Sniffelheim to seek it. The matter I wish to bring before you today has been greatly exercising the ruler of my land. He very much desires to seek the counsel of the crown of Dundruzel, paragon of peace and prosperity. Go on. It regards the royal treasure that has been handed down from generation to generation of our royal line. It is known as the Blue Orb, and alas, it has vanished, presumed stolen. King Gustav has used every means at his disposal to try to identify the thief and recover his most precious heirloom, but to no avail. However, a list of likely culprits has been identified, 4 to be precise. Sadly, there is insufficient evidence to conclusively identify the thief, and so we find ourselves at an impasse. So you need to whittle down your list of suspects, but you have no clear means by which to do so. Alright, let's have a wee think. The first thing is to identify the likely motive. What reason might a person have to want to get their mitts on this blue orb? The money! A treasure like that would bring in a pretty penny, I warrant you. Aye, that'll be why the thief did it now. Next, we've to consider the matter of means. You cannot walk in and off the streets to help yourself in pride of the royal treasure house, so what kind of person could have done it? A master of disguise. Aye, that'll be it. The thief must have disguised himself as a guard or such like, and strolled right on in without anyone looking at him twice. Which leads me to conclude that our culprit is an experienced professional thief. Probably would have gotten there either way. Yeah. Go back and line up your suspects. Tell them that the orb they stole was a fake, and that whomever took it must have been an amateur and a fool. Any innocent party will surely see the funny side, but one person certainly won't crack a smile. The veteran whose skills you have yet called into question. A marvelous display of deductive reasoning, Your Majesty. With your blessing, I shall return to Sniffelheim and inform King Gustav of your counsel. This is your final judgment of the matter, I take it. Yes, because I don't want to go through that again. The kingdom of Sniffelheim owes you a great debt, Your Majesty. I shall journey back there immediately and share your shrewd insights with the king. The envoy from Sniffelheim hurries home, looking very pleased indeed. I must commend you on your wise counsel, Lord Robert. Your advice will doubtless lead to the unmasking of the rogue who stole the treasure. Now shall we move on to the next matter? Very good, your majesty. Then without further delay, let me present you with the next problem requiring your attention. I'm losing the Scottish again. Oh. The Sultan of Gallipolis salutes the mighty kingdom of Dungerzil and all of its people and sends this, a missive penned by the most exalted hand. Your Majesty, I trust that this message finds you well. Word of the continued triumphs and glories of your kingdom reaches us on a daily basis. In truth, I write seeking your counsel for this very reason. As you may know, the Sultanate has suffered a prolonged heat wave, the land is parched, and we fear for this year's harvest. As ruler of the realm of plenty, I beseech you, share with us the secrets of your prosperity, that we might avert disaster. I await your reply by return of writer. Your humble servant, the Sultan of Gallipolis. The message ends there. I do not wish to presume, your majesty, but his excellency the Sultan was most desirous of a swift response. Ugh, it sounds like they've got the better of them. They got themselves in a pretty pickle over there, eh? Well, I'd better see what I could do to help them, hadn't I? Drought prevention advice, eh? Can't say it's a problem we've ever faced over this way, if I'm honest. Well, let's start with the basics, shall we? If I'm to write a reply, I'll need to decide on the tone of the letter first. My Gramps is a very nice guy, so he is unfailingly gracious. That's probably the best way to go, eh? Now to the tricky part. What to do in a drought? Let's weigh the options. We're gonna think outside the box. Right, that's it, I've got it. Quick, take this down before I forget it. My dear Sultan, I understand your kingdom is suffering from a bout of searing hot weather. No doubt sales of ice cream and swimsuits are going through the roof, but my grandfather's hilarious. Of course, I do not wish to make light of your predicament. I simply wish to show you that by changing the way you think about something, you can turn a crisis into an opportunity. What I suggest is that you inspire your people to think of radical new ways of cooling down. Leave it to their imaginations and see what they come up with. Hopefully it will involve swimsuits, and lots of them, because I'm a horny old bastard. Yes, my Gramps is a porn addict. It is set in stone. That's the one. Get that all written up in your best fancy handwriting on one of those nice scrolls. A marvelous missive, your majesty, if you don't mind me saying. Now, just to confirm, you're happy for me to write down what you just said and send it off to the Sultan? Excellent. We'll send it back to Gallipolis with the writer right away. Now, shall we send them in the next visitor? No, can I be done? Very well. Return here to the throne room and resume the seat of authority when you wish to continue your royal duties. How many of these do I have to go through? Please let me just go. Please, 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 please just let me go. This section is very Talon Tornico-esque from Dragon Quest IV. Oh, yeah, I can go. Okay, cool. Where, like, you can stay in that shop for as long as you want, but you're free to leave whenever. Could I have just come straight down here and... Ugh. Ah, Lord Robert, your timing is almost uncanny. I've just this second managed to come up with the perfect name for my new baby at last. Without you, I wouldn't have had the time to properly mull it over. You've no idea how much you've been a help. How much of a help you've been. Since we've both finished with our business for the day, why don't we head back to the throne room and await the good news?
Your Majesty, Lord Robert, the new arrival is here.
Me?
Already?
Congratulations, Your Majesty. It's a beautiful, bouncing baby boy.
A boy?
Look, Erwin.
I'm not so adorable there.
He's a fine wee chappie. And what a set of lungs! We'd better hurry up and give him a name before he screams the place down.
Did he get more Scottish?
We were
Because he really did sound like Antonio Banderas.
Erdrick.
Erdrick?
Oh, it's beautiful. It sounds
I'd take that name.
clever and brave and... yes.
You hate it.
But I've rather set my heart on something else, you know? What do you think of this for a name?
Oh, well, it's nice.
You didn't say Hawkeye.
It wouldn't exactly be my first choice.
Hawkeye.
But if that's the name you've chosen, my love, then that's the name he shall have.
Hawkeye.
Mighty Yggdrasil has blessed us with this beautiful boy. And from this day forth, he shall be known as...
Invisible.
Oh, Father.
I feel like there's a big Q&A issue during this section, Squeenix.
Never mind that. Why don't you give your grandson a cuddle?
I'm magic! I'm magic! I appear and I disappear and reappear at will.
Hello, wee one. I'm your grandpa.
There was a Q&A failing.
Yes, I am.
Someone at Squeenix, one of the testers at Squeenix needs to be fired. See, that disappearance was on purpose.
What the?
Having fun?
Is she the boss I'm going to end up beating up
How
on?
are you doing this? These places, these memories, they feel so real.
I want to raid my castle. I raided my castle. Why is it so quiet? I just want to explore Dungersville, to be perfectly honest. Oh, what do you say? Something tells me I should follow that lassie in the bunny ears. Yeah, he runs really oddly. Bye! 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 See, this is Rab's dream. He's chasing a bunny girl around the place. Where'd everybody go? They can't have left without telling me, can they? A cake.
What's all this then?
Your birthday? It looks like a brain on top of there.
Happy birthday, Grandpa!
Uh-oh, it's a what if.
Get away! It's you!
Well done, big man.
Interesting. Interesting.
Surprise! You didn't suspect a thing, did you? We all worked extra hard to keep it a secret.
Happy birthday, Lord Robert. We've had Gondolia's finest paticiers working day and night on your cake here. I trust it will be to your taste.
See, now he sounds like
Many
Antonio
happy
Banderas again.
returns, Father.
It was like a short period of time where he was super Scottish.
Long and joyful life, watching your grandson grow into a fine young man.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
Congratulations, Your
This
Highness.
really has turned into
The
an
people
episode of
Dundersill
Star Trek.
are
I'm not gonna lie.
eternally grateful for all you've done to make this such a happy and
Now we're
peaceful
in
place to live.
Forced Dreamland
Here, here.
alternate
And we'll
timeline,
do everything
giving
we
the
can
character
to
what they
keep it
want,
happy and
and
peaceful
likely
under
we'll
King
have to
Erwin
turn it
too.
down. This is a Star Trek
Oh,
episode right now.
That's my boys.
Aye, and a great big happy birthday to you from all
He's
the
gonna have to
lads
make a
and
difficult
lassies in the
decision and turn this
tavern,
all away.
Dinna forget to send word when you've a new addition or two to the royal collection of gentlemen's periodicals, will you, big man?
Even this timeline, he's a horny old man.
My people. Oh, how I love them.
You're not crying, are you, Grandpa? Is something the matter?
I've never seen an episode of the Justice League.
Everything's perfect. Just perfect.
Yes, clap for me. Clap for me. Keep clapping. Where was this guy from again? I forget. Oh, is he from Heliodor? I forget where that guy's from. Oh my God! It's an unmasked muscle man. We have never seen one of these before. They've always been masked. They should keep it on. Hawkeye wants to take his grandpa around and show him off to everybody. Don't keep him waiting, will you, Father? I get to talk. I get to talk as me. I get to talk as me. Come on, Grandpa. Follow me. A murder afoot? No. Ugh, what's going on? I had a wee drop to me whistle, and now I'm staggering around the place. I thought I was made of sterner stuff than this. Okay, where am I? There I am. Everyone loves you, Grandpa. All the scholars were telling me how clever you are. You're amazing. Ugh, get away with ye. I don't want to get a big head, but wouldn't it be a bad idea for you to mix with those bookish types, Hawkeye? A king has to know a lot of things. I'll show you, Grandpa. I'm going to study hard until I know as much as you do. Now let's go over here. Come on, Grandpa. Look, Grandpa. Look at all those beautiful girls. I had a good eye as a kid. Aye, there are no any doubt about it. You take after your old Grandpa, Hawkeye. What do you mean? Never you mind, laddie. You'll find out soon enough. Alright, now let's see what's over here. Come on, Grandpa. He's pretty spry, actually. He's keeping up with a little kid running around. Wow, look at his muscles. He looks so strong. I want to look like that one day. I hate to bust your bubble, but that is not ever going to happen. Well, I didn't know if you'll ever quite look like that, but you'll be tough, alright? You're my grandson, after all, and I'm no pushover. Yay! I can't wait to grow up and be big and strong, just like you, Grandpa. We'll protect everyone in Dungerzil, you and me and Dad. It's been a lot of fun walking around with you, Grandpa, but I'm getting hungry. Now I know he's me. I'm starving right now. I know. How about a slice of cake? It was my idea to have the biggest birthday cake ever. Now, when are we going to talk about this boy's alcohol problem?
So Dundersill hasn't been destroyed, and Eleanor and Erwin are living here happily with her body. Well, whatever this place is, whatever's going on, I know it can't be real.
Oh, I just realized, as far as Star Trek references go, this is the Nexus. We're in the Nexus.
I could stay here forever.
Yep, this is the Nexus. It's the what if place. Oh, you clumsy motherfucker, you! That was my cake. Damn it, Hawkeye.
Oh, all my poor wee soldiers falling down.
And you're a crybaby. Damn it, Hawkeye!
Oh, there, wee man. There's no need for that.
Yes, exactly, Tesla. Exactly. I fucking blew it. That's right. I fucking blew it.
That's it. It's all coming back to me.
It's
We were
all
defeated,
coming back to
Then
me
the
now.
darkness came. When I awoke, I was all alone. I prayed that my pals were still alive, but I knew I couldn't rely on that. So I set out to find a way of taking on the Lord of Shadows by myself. Yes. So, I sought out Grandmaster Pang.
Oh,
I
that's
was trying
right.
to convince her to train me, but that means all this must be.
What's the matter, Grandpa?
Things I need to be doing.
Well, what? You mean you're leaving?
Aye, that's right. I hate to go. Really, I do. Maybe one day you'll understand. You be a good boy now. Something tells me you'll do just fine.
What's the matter, Your Majesty? You aren't seriously about to leave a party in full swing, are you? Boundless happiness awaits you here, you know. Joy, laughter, and all manner of wonderful surprises. Are you really willing to leave it all behind? Because this is a Star Trek episode, yes, it must be done.
I can give you what you want, Your Majesty. But can I ask why you want it?
Because of more important things to be doing. There's a world needs saving while I'm dallying here in Dreamland. Lovely as it is.
Absolutely,
toughening
though.
up.
Absolutely.
I'm going soft in the head. I need to be with Grandmaster Pang learning how to defeat the Lord of Shadows. And I need you to take me to her right now.
After all the effort I went to, honestly, do you think I like dressing up as a bunny-eared bimbo?
Grandmaster Pang! You can't be serious. It was you all along.
So, is this just one all story? Because let's get a little action going, shall we?
Wait. This is...
It's training time. Let's beat up on some effers. Yeah, it's more like it. But why do this? What are you talking about? Yeah, it was all a test to see if he was able to be trained, if she would accept him. When bright brand bores through the heavens' doors, the sun shall rise over darkened skies, and banish night with holy lights. Yeah, she was tempting him. She was tempting him to see if he would stay in Dreamland or accept that he has bigger and better things to do.
The place between worlds. This is the void. And you are courageous indeed to have ventured here. Not all of my students would dare.
Well, you kind of sent me
It's
here,
an
so...
honor to see you again, Grandmaster.
Contentment is complacency. Happiness is inertia.
How is...
You did well. to refuse its temptations.
So it was all a test then?
Indeed, it was. But you were not deceived by my illusions. You were not seduced by the fantasy of an easy escape. It's a start.
Yeah, it's just joke.
Yes! Passed with flying colours! So you'll train me?
Not anymore!
You still have not learned to listen, I see. I said it was a start. There is work to do yet if you are to prove yourself truly worthy.
I also have a theory that now he's out of Dreamland, like he's back in his regular
You must
equipment,
show
and
that
that's
you
why
have
he
not
still
been
looks the way he
neglectful of
does,
your
is
training,
because, like I said, the
that
equipment
you
I
have
have
been
him equipped with
diligent in your daily
makes him look like that.
practice. And there's only one way to truly make sure of that.
Fight me! Oh yeah, the spanking hands. Forgot about the
Not
spanking
the
hands.
naughty stick! And you've taken to wielding 2 of them, I see! Oh, Crivens, I'll no get out of this without a bruise or 2.
This is interesting that
But if that's what it
a
takes,
couple of these
then
vignettes,
so be
especially
it.
this one,
Do your worst!
it's kind of like assuming that you've already played the original game, and this is your second go-through. But the people who would have played through this for the very first time wouldn't get any of this. I don't know, it's interesting. Interesting that it would be such so referential.
You must use every tool.
It's amazing that it would be so referential when you got people who would be playing this for the very first time for the definitive edition. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I want to zam her. I don't know how to handle a rab-only battle, to be perfectly honest. I'm not too sure. So maybe just rams and more, or zams and more heals. I should probably do this. I know I have more heal, but you know, just in case, just to help things is what I was gonna say.
Let's get you patched up.
Let's get me patched up.
I'll let you on this one.
How am I supposed to fight if you're enthralled? Okay, thank you.
Do you believe you have what it takes
Switch to a
to
smoke.
defeat me?
Well, I'm not attacking you, so stand wherever you wish.
Try to resist.
Ow!
The power of the night.
Alright, no problem, Val.
Do not lose hope.
But I'm confused. Yeah, Val, you have a good night. It's good seeing you again. Good seeing you too. Yep, I better heal myself.
Safety first.
Safety first. I do find it very interesting that
Darkness, hear me!
all characters don't have a pet power without anybody else, but I guess that's the whole point.
You must use every tool at your disposal, or else.
Oh, I just realized my recovery thing went bye-bye.
More heal!
Oh. Should I put that back on, or was it useless? I think that was fairly useless.
I've held back until now. That's no longer.
Is she gonna Mega Magic me?
Done.
What? 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 That's not fair. That's not fair. Because I don't have an all enemy hitting thing. She prepares to use an almighty ability. Oh, I might regret doing this. It's definitely Mega Magic. She's using Mega Magic or Magic Burst. Save me! Save me! I don't have a chance to defend. What was that? I mean, it did decrease half my life, but that wasn't that bad. I guess she technically just spanked the hell out of me with the naughty stick. With all her naughty sticks.
Let the darkness consume you!
Cess away. Oh boy.
Pull your socks up!
Pull your socks up! Again? You're gonna spank me again? Quad hits plus dual wielding falcon blades. That's a lot of spanks.
Hey! There's life in the old dog yet.
I kind of wish that Rab had gotten up one more level before we did the Yggdrasil thing, because then he would have had Zamel for this fight. That would have been very useful. Would have been very, very useful. I don't know.
Perhaps you have not been as lazy as I feared.
Oh, you are still not ready.
Wait.
Still, your resolve is clear. You have shown me how much you are willing to endure in order to take on the Lord of Shadows. Perhaps you are as ready as you'll ever be.
Make up your mind.
You're serious? You mean it's time?
It is. You will be trained in the most closely guarded secrets of our art. But were you to undergo the full course of study, the physical body you have left behind would wither and die. As such, your training must be accelerated, and the work of years condensed into mere days.
Oh, shit. Sorry, that slipped.
You bet I am. I've
If
the
only
best
that was
teacher
possible
there
for
is to guide
everything,
me,
you know?
And I'll gladly follow her
Condensing
wherever she leads me.
The learning of skills and knowledge
Happy to hear it.
exponentially.
By the way, the whole bunny girl thing, you were more than a mite convincing, Grandmaster, I have to say.
Down, Rab, down.
I could have sworn you'd swaned in straight off the cover of a vintage issue of the Ogler's Digest.
There is more to me than meets the eye, you know. I, too, was young once upon a time.
Oh my god, is that her?
Hang on a minute. What do you mean by that exactly?
It means you wanked off to your Grandmaster.
Do not question your master. You have training to be doing. We will make it easy to begin with. 10,000 press-ups. On your knuckles.
10,000! Oh yeah!
Oh yeah! Alright. I think that was the last one. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wish that one happened earlier, because Eric's story would have been a much better one to end on. Yeah, this one should have happened a lot earlier. Not my favorite. Not my favorite. Okay, now I believe we're back to normal.
His friends still live. His friends still fight. Their cause is not forlorn. The night is dark and dreadful.
And full of
We may yet
terrors.
see the dawn. Though Erdrea is racked with darkness, suffering, and pain, the Luminary's light can shine upon this land again.
Alright, I think that was it for the bonus material, at least for now. There's more to come, but I think that was it for now.